What is autism?
It's me.
I've lived with autism for as long as I can remember, my whole life, and it's just always been there for me. I don't see autism as a handicap or a disability in any way. I see it representing opportunity and possibility, because that artificial limit is there to be broken.
And I know all stupendous powers, like I'm really good at spellings, timetables and all this jazz.
The constant explaining of how and why people do what they do every day without fail, and it's relentless. But on the flip side of that, it's also so rewarding.
It's a roller coaster ride which takes your emotions to the absolute polar opposites. It can take you from gut-wrenching lows to the most magical of highs. But most importantly, it's taught me not to judge anybody, and any label or mould can always be broken.
Nobody fits the typical autism stereotype.
It is about truth. Children with autism struggle to lie. So if you ask your child, is my bum big in this? Prepare to get the truth.
Is helping my brother and teaching him new things, like flossing.
Learning how to be a parent to an extraordinary child, and finding patience within myself that I didn't know existed.
It should be considered a gift. To me, people with autism should be considered special.
It's not about the disability, but the person inside them.
It's about being an advocate.
And loving each individual for their differences and what makes them unique.
Life is a roller coaster. Good days, bad days, ups and downs, but overall it's the most rewarding thing in the world.
There's been times when I've had to fight, when all I've wanted to do was give up. Times when I've had to laugh, when I could have cried. But mostly the last 12 years have been joyous, and that's because being a parent to an extraordinary child is never dull and is never boring. Learning to embrace the weird, the wacky and the wonderful, like baking a cake for a 78-year-old plush toy, because you know that that will bring sheer joy to your child.
To finally realise who you are and what you have been is the most profound feeling. When you finally realise, I found my people.
It's my inspiration, it's my creativity, it's my light bulb moments.
It's like that. When I go across school, I have an amazing memory, like I am super smart at maths, really good at spellings, and I'm super obsessed with micro plush toys.
And learning the names of all their plush toys and their birthdays, and knowing how fast a roller coaster goes and when it was built. These are all just wonderful examples of what autism brings to our lives.
I actually don't know. Autism's quite hard. Autism doesn't discriminate. Autism can come in all bounds. But likewise, autism gives me love. Autism makes me wake up in the morning going, I have a job to do. And I'll continue to keep doing that job.
It often means long drives in the car, listening to the same CD. Doesn't matter where we go, because we won't usually get out of the car.
I'm honoured to be an autism parent.
It's so empowering to finally belong and feel understood and accepted. All those years of isolation and alienation have left their scars, but they've also created a strength within that has made me who I am and given me the tools to support my son and walk alongside him as he learns about who he is at a gentle age of only 4, not 40 like his mummy. In me, he has understanding. In me, he has a true ally and champion who wholeheartedly understands what he is experiencing. It's this that makes my pain worthwhile. It's this that brings us closer together. He is my everything, and my everything is his.
It's just me, and I wouldn't change me.
And I wouldn't change it for the world. And I think with understanding and patience, everybody can start to see the ability that lies within autism rather than just seeing it as a disability.
Well, from working with people on the spectrum, being autistic myself and looking at it in reflection, it's that feeling in your chest, the sense of frustration that you're not performing to your best, the fact that every single day is a brand new test. Yeah, there's things that we'll struggle with that NTs find easy. NTs being neurotypical people. But believe me, life's not a sprint, it's a steeplechase, and we're all just going at our own pace, and nothing has the right to tell you if you're the hare or the tortoise in this race. I mean, can anybody say that they don't have quirks? Because to me that's kind of how autism works. We've all got our routines and the things that we'll see through. Yeah, fair enough, we've got a few more to adhere to. But that's why it hurts when you hear people being cynical, because realistically the differences are just so minimal. Yeah, our brains are wired up different, it's true, but the problem doesn't lie with us, the problem lies with you.